Hi guys, Earthplay again here with www.earthchangesradio.com, and we're in studio today with my good friend Roger, also known as knynman.
Hello.
How you doing? Thanks for being here, man.
No, I'm glad you came in and take advantage of what we have to offer here.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I love the scenery. Isn't that
Beautiful,
great?
isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't buy it.
No, you got to be there. Yeah, you have to actually be there. So, hell, I don't even know where to start with you, Roger. We've been together for 20, 30 years.
Well, longer than both of my daughters have been alive, and Ria's 27. So we're going at least 27 years.
Yeah, we've done fishing, hiking, rafting, camping, four-wheeling.
Me and this guy got stuck on a rock for 2 hours in the middle of a raging river.
Yeah.
By accident. We basically, I was warned that the river had changed. And I was warned about the spot, and we looked at it and didn't take it as serious as we should have.
Oh, we're macho guys,
We
man.
got into a spot where half of the mountain caved in, and we got our boat wrapped around a rock about the size of a large truck.
At least.
Yeah, it was big. And it took us a couple hours to get off, and that was really a trying time for both of us. That really showed what we were.
And the thing of it is after we had rescued ourselves, we had cuts, bruises, abrasions.
We were marked up. We were sore. We were tired. We were thankful to be off that rock. We figured it out, and we only lost. I think we lost one cushion. And we lost some cokes.
Right.
But I think the damage loss was minimal. So
I think that the most the thing that was the let's hear it. The most startling thing during our trip was when you looked over to the side and said, "Hey, there goes our cooler full of beer."
That's right. We were floating down after we got off the rock.
Right.
After we got off the rock, we had our beer hanging in a gallon bucket off the boat, and we're floating down thinking, oh, we're almost there, life is good. And I looked over, and here comes our cooler full of beer floating past us. So
in the rapids,
we had to paddle, we caught it, we rescued the beer, which was a good thing because we made good use of it at the end of the...
And not only had we crashed into a rock, had to rescue ourselves, had the cooler incident, there was also a fire raging on top of Guyena Peak with the helicopter, scooping his bucket in front of us and from behind us.
He had to wait for us to go by before he came down and dropped his bucket and scooped up full of water.
Right.
Now, the crazy thing about this story is, believe it or not, when Rick and I were floating the river and this was going on, Matt, who's running the camera, was up on the side of the river watching this go on. Now, he never saw us, but he was aware of the fire, and he was aware of the helicopter that was picking water up.
Right.
And it's kind of funny that we were in such close proximity to each other. That was...
this was only the first day of our 10-day trip. Was it 7?
I think it was about 7 days.
Something like that.
Yeah, that was our first day.
And he almost got hit by lightning. We had just barely made it off the river by 1 minute. 1 minute, literally. And he was out securing some of our gear. All of a sudden, the whole horizon just lit up. He came in like this, and he was white. Did you see that? Yeah,
that was
right
close.
over his head.
That was close. Yeah, but that was
death.
But that's just one of
That was just the first day.
That was just one of many trips that we've been on. We've been on trips. Our first one was probably 25 or 26 years ago, and we've done many since.
Yeah.
Have done all kinds of crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a good ride.
We've done the Pecos Wilderness, the Chama Wilderness.
We did the Quebradas when it got down to 7 degrees one night. It was bitterly cold. We did that. Yeah, and no one really knows this, but Rick's tent didn't zip up all the way. So one night I threw a piece of bread over in front of his tent because we had a visitor, a rat.
Lots of visitors
coming around eating up the food. And I don't think Rick knew that I threw the bread over there. And so during the night, we hear a lot of commotion, yelling and screaming, and we hear the truck door slam, and Rick ended up in the truck, but I think that rat decided to go in.
No, he had gotten in my tit, indeed, and no, it's not very comfortable. So yeah, we spent the night in the truck.
I think that's the first time I really ever admitted that to you. I kept that story to me for a long time.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Rightfully
I thought
so.
that was a good time to say it. Yeah.
I remember another night that we were up there. I think it was you, me, and Matt. And it might have been like 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. You hear a coyote over here and a coyote over here and a coyote. And after a while, there was a whole chorus of a dozen coyotes singing. Do you remember that morning?
I think that was in the Jemez Mountains.
That was at the Valles Caldera.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were in the Jemez Mountains, and they were making some noise for sure. Yeah, that was another fun trail.
A lot of unique places that we've been.
Countless places, countless trips.
Yeah.
We could go on and on.
So you have a YouTube channel. You make YouTube videos.
I do. knynman Raj on the YouTube channel. Go check us out. We've got all kinds of new stuff coming out as quick as I can get it out.
You do cooking videos. You do parrots.
Yeah, there's some informational videos on parrots. We're doing some cooking videos,
computer
which
stuff.
I really like to do. Yeah, some microphone stuff. There's some information on how to mount microphones. Try to broaden the variety a little bit, but primarily I like showing my time outdoors.
Yeah,
my hiking and the mountains and the crazy stuff we see.
And what's that channel again?
It's knynman Raj on YouTube. You can Google knynman Raj and you will find me.
And that's with a K. knynman.
Thank you.
knynman.
knynmanrog.
Well, Roger, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Rick.
And supporting Earth Changes Radio.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah. It's great to see you.
All right.
Thanks for the studio, bud.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
Okay.